Hello, my beautiful Geminis. I hope you all are doing amazing. Today I'm going to be tapping into the energies of your love life. So it's going to be your general love reading for the week here. So pretty much whatever comes out for you guys. Alrighty, let's see. So we have two cards that wanted to come out. Okay, so Four of Swords as well as the Four of Cups. Okay, you guys could be seeing 444 a lot. So stability is, introducing itself in your life here. You're going to be coming out of a very scattered mindset is what I'm picking up on. Okay, many of you, you're inquiring about someone or a situation that you're currently healing from. So you're seeking some sort of clarity, some answers here. And it could be because you are involved with an individual who is either not communicating with you or they're in a very nonchalant energy at this time. Okay, it seems that you have went through a lot of hurt here, Gemini, where there may be something in front of you that you're not currently realizing. Okay, so maybe you feel that there is more of a focus on the past here as opposed to the present. Your feelings could have definitely changed for this person, or that is how they're viewing you. It doesn't make it true, it's just their perspective here. I do feel like for many of you, you are wanting to move to a more stable place. So what you're craving from this connection is stability, honesty, open communication, okay? And there could be a lot of false energy in a sense of you may feel that your person is downplaying their emotions or they're not being completely honest with you. But that may also be the blockage as to why you guys are not able to get things off the ground here. All right. Let's see. Chariot. Wanting progress here, wanting forward movement. We have Swords energy. You could be involved with another Gemini like yourself, an Aquarius, Libra, or we have water energy. So Cancer with a Chariot, Pisces, or a Scorpio. So here's what I see. Wanting to move forward from something that no longer interests you or something that feels very repetitive. Whether it's you're waiting for communication from this person or you're communicating with them, but you feel like you have been waiting for some sort of offer or for things to take off and it's becoming very tedious, or it feels that you are waiting on something for what may feel like forever, right? Yeah, the Two of Wands wanted to pop out here. So it could be that there is this energy of what does the future hold? Well, in the Two of Wands, he has the world in his hands, and it's symbolic for letting you know that, you can manifest the reality that you desire, but it's also about putting the practical effort. And before putting the practical effort, actually believing that you're, worthy of what it is that you're asking for. Bottom of the deck here, guys, we have Judgment, which talks about leaving an old way of being behind so you can have a new reality here. Many of you are getting really tired of a repetitive cycle, and you may be choosing to move on from this person. This person views you as someone who's closing out a cycle, or you are growing impatient or tired in one way or another. Okay. Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups. A lot of attraction here, I will say that, okay, with the Queen of Wands, but this person also feels like you've put your foot down because the third card behind that is a Ten of Wands, Seven of Swords behind that. And we have the Chariot. Wow, a lot of change because we have a lot of major arcana here, Chariot, the World. But I just feel like you guys are moving on from someone who's very dishonest, or you no longer trust them. You felt very burdened by this connection. How you will know who this is, you felt things were one-sided here. Okay, this is someone who's kind of wondering, is it too late for a new beginning? And maybe the answer here is yes, considering that we have a lot of cards here that talk about closing out a cycle or getting very tired of waiting. As we split the deck, Justice. Not only are things going to be coming to light for you, okay, this is a sense of you feeling that the scales will be balanced. Okay, and you will know, this will apply to your situation differently, but for many of you, you will be receiving some sort of clarity. Okay, where you feel like, okay, justice has been served, especially because for many of you, you feel like you didn't, receive a sense of closure here, or you feel like there was a lack of truth. Some of you may be involved with the Libra. You have fire energy as well. Four of Swords, let's see. The Magician. Okay, could be dealing with like I said, a Gemini like yourself or a Virgo, but I just see you manifesting a new beginning here. Okay, so whether it's with or without this person, I feel like for many of you, again, you feel something needs to come to a close. So even if you are willing to try again with this person, you feel like the cycle or the pattern that's going on right now between the both of you needs to come to an end. And maybe you are taking the initiative, or you feel like it's something that like you want to do something about it before it comes crashing down. It's almost like you can sense the ending here before it actually occurs. So like predicting a tower moment. As far as the Magician goes, your person does view you as someone who is a master manifester, someone who has, all the tools or what it takes in order to create yourself this reality. They also feel like your life has, undergone a lot of changes here. Okay. I feel like, again, there is this desire for a new beginning, but for many of you, I just feel like there's a lack of trust here when it comes to this person. There's this energy of, if you have emotions for me or if you're thinking about me, why do you act uninterested? This could have been a past energy as well, where this person was being very nonchalant. So you feel like you have no choice but move forward here. And I feel like your person definitely views you in this energy as well. This person's very up in their head. They're holding back from you, but they're missing you, and they're focused on the past because they feel like their past actions have resulted in you wanting a new beginning elsewhere, or just to close out this cycle in general. Okay, Four of Cups. Queen of Cups, yeah. They really miss you. They miss your nurturing energy here. But I see this as someone who's wanting to offer you, it could be like a peace offering or an emotional expression here, like a form of emotional expression where they're trying to tell you how they feel. But the thing about this energy is some of you still feel that this person's either being dishonest or there's something that they're not telling you, because the Queen of Cups is clarifying the Four of Cups, which lets me know this is definitely an individual who has a lot of emotions for you, but they have yet to express it, or it's someone who constantly downplays how they feel towards you. So what I see here is many of you are getting tired of playing the guessing game or waiting for this person to grow up or be more mature in terms of like expressing their emotions, right? Okay. A lot of spying going on. Yeah, wanting to show up as someone who can take control here, but I feel like there's a lack of effort. It's more so, keeping tabs on you or seeing what you're up to. I feel like what you see is a side of them where you feel like they're being immature at this time, but behind, the immaturity, they're trying to let go, right, of a tendency that they don't even like, of themselves here is what I see, because the Emperor, King of Wands, like somebody wants to take control, somebody wants to nurture the situation, but right now, it seems like they know the issue is they're not doing much about it. They know that they're constantly wondering about you and inquiring about you, but not necessarily through you is what I see. The Chariot. It's like this person is trying to manifest a brand new beginning where they can be more open with their emotions. There's a lot of regret for, pretending or wearing a mask, or maybe, again, downplaying their emotions, not being completely honest here. So the Chariot. The Chariot is being clarified by the Chariot, guys. Wanting progress here, but I just feel like this person views you to be someone who's moving on or moving forward from this connection. They may feel like, you're in this energy of feeling things are beyond repair, or you're just, again, very sick and tired of being sick and tired. You're tired of repeating a cycle. You're tired of waiting on a solution because you feel like the solution is not coming about. So you're in a pretty frustrated energy. I can sense that, Gemini. And with the double Chariot, they do feel like you're moving forward. This is someone who misses you. This is someone who now wants to express their emotions to you, but it's a question of, is it too late? You're very upset for the confusion that they caused you and the fact that they were constantly holding back. So there was like a lot of, there could have been like a waiting game or a guessing game. And you're like, you know what? I no longer want to do this. Yes, I have emotions for you. And yes, this hurts because with the first card, Four of Swords, it comes after the Three of Swords, which means you're essentially still healing, right, Gemini? But The lack of expression seems to be turning you off at this point. You know, it's almost an energy of, I don't want to be up in my head or plant false hope in my mind. If you really love me or you really want to pursue me, where's the effort? The Magician. Some of you feel like you don't want to give this person the benefit of the doubt here. The Magician. Could be a lot of push and pull energy here, guys, or someone's having a hard time like speaking up. Ace of Pentacles, yeah, exactly what I said. Wanting a new beginning here, wanting to offer you something tangible now. So what this person's trying to do is manifest a new opportunity or an opportunity to just speak to you. If you guys are speaking, they're trying to manifest an opportunity to have like a heart-to-heart conversation here, right? So how I see it is someone who is now trying to be more action-oriented than they were in the past. But then I also see that your emotions are changing, or the way you view this situation, right, is completely different from how you once did, because you're honoring your emotions at this time. That's why there's a lot of cards of progress. You know, we have the Chariot twice. Some of you really do feel like you want to close out the cycle and move forward. I do see that. What exactly is, yeah, look guys, the World. That's another card about closing out a cycle. Seven of Swords behind it. Some of you just don't trust this person. Ace of Pentacles. Ten of Wands, and we did see this earlier. Gemini, I feel like you're leaving this person behind. I feel like you're walking away. You're really at that point, you know, like I'm seeing that, you know, there is this energy of you trying to heal from this connection. I'm not saying that you don't feel empty or you don't feel hurt, but, you know, I feel like many of you feel you need to close out this cycle, or this is something that's beyond repair. Ten of Wands is a heavy energy. It's like letting go of something finally, because you're like, you know what? I feel like all the responsibility is mine. I feel like there's so much on my plate and I've put my best foot forward, but I constantly feel drained. You may be thinking about closing out this cycle, and this person may just be thinking about a new beginning, because it seems that the mentalities here are like two extremes, or like opposites. It's almost like the minute you walk away is when this person wants to restore balance here. Because as much as your person is trying to be open with you, I keep seeing the Strength card and I keep seeing the Seven of Cups, right? It's still someone who's a tad bit secretive, or it's still someone who is in that energy of holding back. So like opening up to an extent. Ten of Wands, why'd you feel burdened by this connection? Two of Swords, your person was failing to make a decision. That's why you felt burdened. You either felt like they were in between worlds, or there was more in the unknown than in the known, right? So when you would inquire about things, when you wanted to know where this connection was going, there was a lack of answers here. There was a lack of expression. And you're just very sick and tired of this person causing confusion in your life, because it's almost like when they don't make a decision, it kind of, you know, trickles into your world as well, where you're feeling confused, or, you know, you're feeling the aftermath of this person's lack of decision here. It's like you're seeing something for what it is. You're very tired of your person being in like a blindfolded energy, or someone who is, again, not realizing what you're telling them, the hints that you are putting forward, or even if you just openly communicated, you feel like you weren't getting through to them, and you're very tired of that energy. You feel like you don't want to give time to someone who is not making the time for you, or who is not making the decision. Queen of Cups. Page of Wands, Knight of Wands. As much as this person wants some sort of new start here, or to communicate with you, with that Knight of Wands there, some of you still view this person to be in a fickle energy. Some of you have this belief that this person is only coming in to speak to you because you're upset right now, or they feel like you're walking away. So on your end, it's almost like you're communicating with me because I'm walking away and you don't want me to walk away, but that's not doing anything for me, right? Like it's almost like I want a commitment, and now that I'm growing tired of waiting, or, you know, now that you finally see I'm walking away, you're rushing in, but that's not convincing enough. That's what I see on your end. That's how you could be feeling at this time. You know, some of you feel like this person wants to keep you in your life, I mean, in their life, but they don't want to make a decision. And it's just not something you're willing to tolerate. You know, this person, there could be an age gap here, or you just feel like they're very fickle in their ways when it comes to, you know, saying one thing, doing another, right? Very unpredictable energy also. And some of you feel like this person is just seeking some sort of attention, or because there's this energy of you not trusting them. It's you feel like this is temporarily stable, or it was temporarily stable if it's like a past energy. Yeah, taking way too long to come forward with an offer, and with the Seven of Swords, a lot of doubtful energy. You feel like they're constantly doing something behind your back, or they're not all the way open. Knight of Wands. This person, you know, they know you're walking away. They can feel it, but that's why I wouldn't be surprised if they were to rush in and communicate with you. But the thing is, some of you seem that you've already made a decision to not look back, or like completely walk away. You know, you feel like you've given this person enough time to make a decision, and because they failed to do so, you're kind of making a decision for them. Knight of Wands. Something with 8 here, maybe 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months. Yeah, 5 of Wands. You feel like this person makes you compete for their attention, or they don't prioritize you the same way that you prioritize them. I feel like I'm picking up on my Geminis, where you guys are going through a large internal shift, where it's like, you're having some sort of realization, like, what am I doing here? I feel like I'm wasting my time. Like, I've given this person the opportunity to make a decision. They failed to do so. I don't want to keep thinking about the situation. I don't want to keep being involved here. And again, you don't trust this person. 5 of Wands, it could be external influences. You may feel like the opinions of others is affecting your person, or, you know, it could be many different things when it comes to external factors. But again, it's what I see here is you're not willing to tolerate it. Some of you feel like there's way too much inner conflict when it comes to this person, right? It doesn't need to be, you know, on your side. It could just be on their side as well with the 2 of Swords, right? Someone who has inner conflict, so they're failing to make a decision. Like, they just continue going back and forth in their mind, but you don't feel like it's doing anything for you. 5 of Wands. I see this person wanting to speak to you. Yeah, 7 of Swords. Speak to you, you know, try to, like, kind of reel their way back in here, because they do sense that you're closing out the cycle. They do sense you're walking away, and they feel like you've put your foot down, you know, so they feel like they need to do something about it. But 7 of Swords, lack of trust. You feel like even if this person was communicating with you, Gemini, or if they're speaking to you right now, you feel like there's something they're not telling you. You still don't trust them. You still view them to be unpredictable, not to sound too repetitive. So you're basing your decision off of the feeling that this person gives you. And for many of you, how you will know who this is, when you communicate with this person, you may feel uneasy. When this person's in your energy, you may feel a bit like, the best way for me to explain it is uneasy. You know, you may feel like, okay, this person's not being truthful, or you may feel a bit jittery, all over the place, that sort of thing. What's the 7 of Swords? Five of Cups, yeah. Missing you. You know, longing for your attention here is what I see. But again, guys, even if this person is communicating with you, I just don't feel like you want to move things forward at this time. I'm picking up on a group of you that want to move away from this person, or move on from the situation. What's the Chariot? Yeah, the Moon. The reason why you're moving away is because there's a lot that's hidden, and you're just not willing to tolerate it no more. Like, for some of you, this could have been like a breakup that you recently just went through, because it's kind of giving me that energy where it's like, okay, you know what, I'm done. Like, I don't know what to do anymore. You know, I feel like you don't understand me, and I just need to, you know, be on my own right now. Like, you could have communicated that to this person, or this person feels like you're about to walk away. The Chariot. They feel a major emotional loss with the 5 of Cups, right? But this is someone who is not necessarily altering their behavior at this time. I think they're more focused on you walking away. Chariot. High Priestess. You may walk away in silence, or you may walk away without giving this person an explanation. And for many of you, there's something that you intuitively felt and it's going to be confirmed, or it already has been confirmed. Whether it's sneaky behavior, dishonesty, this person sneaking out on your bond here, or just, wearing a mask. I just feel like for many of you, there is this energy of you feel like you've met this person for a reason, and maybe that's why you kept trying to work on things. But you're at a point of like the High Priestess could be silent treatment. Like when you move away, maybe you're going to block communication, or, if you're, telling this person that you want to, go into separation here, I don't see you entirely expressing why, because you feel like this person should know, okay? But it could also be this energy with just silent treatment. Like maybe you're just not speaking to this person right now. There's a lot of like telepathic communication, or just thinking about the situation. The High Priestess. Yeah, guys, another 10. Feeling very betrayed by the situation, and you feel like you have to put yourself first. Your person definitely senses you moving on. The High Priestess. Two of Pentacles. Very tired of the back and forth energy here. You have a lot on your plate right now, Gemini. Two of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. We have the 10 of Wands here. And you feel like you're not wanting to deal with this also. It's like the cherry on top. With the Two of Pentacles, this could have been a very hard decision for you to make. Or as you're watching my reading, you're making the decision right now. Whether you want to actually leave and move on for good, or do you actually want to communicate to this person? Do you want to break the silence here? Right? It's something you could be deciding between. What exactly is the Two of Pentacles? Six of Wands. What I see you deciding on is moving towards something that's already progressing for you, or something that is going to bring you to a more successful state. So I can't tell you guys what to do, but you're going to know your situation better than I will. So if you feel like this situation can be successful, you're going to move towards it. But if there's something else in your life that's progressing for you, could be career, could be a creative endeavor, you're going to focus on that. I do see a lot of options here, right, guys? Six of Wands is, you could be in the public eye, or just people are celebrating you at this time. A lot of people have their eyes on you, but some of you are, I do feel like some of you are leaving behind an old cycle because you're trying to find what is for you. You're trying to move towards something that feels more successful, and you could be moving in silence as well. Like maybe you don't want this person to know what you have planned, or you just don't want to give them access to your life. Okay. So my wonderful Geminis, that is what I'm getting for you this week. I really do hope you were able to find a message that resonated with you here today. And thank you so much for your time.